and welcome to Metrics That Matter Basic Report Training. In this training, we will review some of the basic steps in running reports, demonstrate how to run some of the more granular class-based reports, and a couple of our narrative reports, and how to interpret each. The main objectives for this session is to become more familiar with MTM and be able to navigate through the tool and run reports with ease. So let's begin. As you know, your organization is currently using Metrics That Matter, also known as MTM, to collect evaluations or test data for your training sessions in order to help determine the level of learning effectiveness and impact a particular training will have on the learner once they return back to their job. As the data is collected in MTM, running reports, both narrative and graphical, can be done to help communicate the results back to the appropriate stakeholders. So again, the training session is to teach you, the reporting user, how to use MTM more optimally through better navigation and automation. This session is an introductory reporting class and no prior MTM knowledge is needed. However, we do ask you to have your MTM login and passwords readily available as we will be providing hands-on exercises in each section. Please also note there is advanced report training available, which will cover more of the higher level reports like the ROI and executive reports. The agenda for today will help you get started in MTM. We will show you how to monitor your class ratings by generating class-based reports. We'll show you reports to help improve both instructor performance as well as courseware quality. We will demonstrate how you can automate any of these reports so MTM will automatically generate and deliver these reports via email. First, logging into MTM. Our on-demand website can be found at www.metricsthatmatter.com/MTM. On this login page, you'll be able to view any Knowledge Advisor's announcements. We will post our next release with the new functionality or changes that will be provided. We also provide information on our upcoming webinars and events, and also public training sessions, as well as their links to the appropriate registration page. So definitely take some time once in a while to review this page and see what the latest and greatest things are happening with MTM and with Knowledge Advisors. So here's our first hands-on exercise, logging into MTM. Please open up another browser, go to www.metricsthatmatter.com/MTM. Bookmark the page, especially if you're going to be planning on using the tool on a more regular basis, and log in using your MTM credentials that were provided to you. Take this time now to pause this video and follow the steps as I just described. Great. Now that we are logged in successfully, I'd like to review just a few items on the MTM dashboard. First, don't be alarmed if your dashboard does not look exactly the same as shown here. Depending on the level of subscription your organization has chosen, or the type of MTM user that you are, either an admin or reporting user, will really drive what tabs and reports are going to be available to you. But the reports that we will be covering today in this session are available to each user and can be seen under the Reporting tab, just to the right of the Dashboard tab here. This is where we're going to be spending a majority of the time today in the Reporting module. The action item I want to point out here is the Help section and can be found on each page within MTM. You can simply type in a word or a phrase in the search box to receive additional information on that particular topic. Another item I would like to point out is the My Favorites widget. This widget is pre-populated with the reports our clients use most often and what we recommend you to start with. This widget is essentially a tool shortcut to each report query page and will save you time as you do not need to navigate through several clicks to get there. As I indicated, you as a reporting user is going to spend the majority of your time here in the Reporting module to run reports. So let's go there now and see what exactly the Reporting module will look like. When generating reports in MTM, of course, will happen in the Reporting module. To the left is the Reporting panel, and it appears on every reporting page to help you navigate through the module. To help find a report, you can review it by your recently ran reports. This list will populate to up to the last 10 reports generated in your account. The featured reports are Knowledge Advisor's recommended reports. This list is to help new users, like yourself, get started with generating some of the MTM reports we find to be most useful. Begin to generate more reports and get acclimated with MTM, this list will eventually disappear. Your organization also has the opportunity to customize a list specifically to your organizations. Otherwise, you can go ahead and search for a report by showing all reports by clicking on the hyperlink to the left-hand panel. Under Manage Reports, you can actually schedule and manage any of your automated reports here. You have now gone through a brief introductory of Metrics That Matter, logging in and navigating to the reporting tool. We can now go into the next session, which will to show you how to monitor your class ratings.